Big changes are happening in Canada's immigration, and today's episode is packed with important updates that you would not want to miss. Hello and welcome to MyConsultant show, your go-to source for monthly updates on Canada immigration. We are starting today's episode with Canada extending its policy that allows foreign workers on closed work permits to change their jobs, followed by Canada's new immigration minister and the latest express entry draws that were held last month. Stay tuned with us as we will dive into Ontario's new act that is working for Workers 7 that will prevent immigration from fraud. Big news for foreign workers in Canada. Canada has just extended its policy that allows foreign workers in the country on a closed work permit to change their employers or their occupation while they wait for their new work permit. This policy was first introduced during COVID-19 pandemic. But now this policy has been extended. So what does this policy mean for foreign workers? Let's break it down. Normally, if you are on a closed work permit in Canada, you are only allowed to work for the employer and in the job specified on your permit. If you want to switch jobs or employers, you would have to apply for a new work permit and wait for approval. But thanks to this temporary public policy, things are a little different now. With this policy in place, if you are on a closed work permit and you want to change your job or your employer, you can do that before your new work permit gets officially approved. But there's a catch. You need to get authorization from IRCC first. You cannot just jump into a new job without confirmation. Here's who can apply for this exemption. You must be in Canada with valid temporary resident status. You should have already applied for a new work permit or a work permit extension. You must have been authorized to work in Canada when you submitted that application. And you need a job offer from a new employer or a new occupation. Please visit canada.ca for more information. Why was this policy introduced in the first place? Well, Canada's economy heavily depends on temporary foreign workers who help in filling labor gaps in key sectors such as construction, technology, agriculture, and healthcare. These workers are very important in keeping industries running smoothly. This policy allows workers to switch jobs or employers without waiting for a new work permit, which is a huge win for both the workers and the employers. Workers can stay employed and contribute to the economy, and employers can quickly fill their labor shortages without delays. This updated policy came into effect on May 27, 2025, and IRCC may revoke it any time. So please stay informed about any further changes. If you want to know more about this exemption and you want to know about the entire policy, then please visit IRCC website. Big change in Canada's politics. Canada's newly elected Prime Minister Mark Carney has recently named Lena Metlach-Diab as Canada's new immigration minister, following the recent victory of the Liberal Party in the recent federal election. Now, who exactly is Lena Metlach-Diab? Let's take a quick look at her background. Lena is no stranger to immigration issues. She served as Nova Scotia's Minister of Immigration from 2013 to 2021. During her time in the provincial government, she played a key role in shaping Nova Scotia's immigration strategy and helping newcomers settle and thrive in the province. She also became the first woman from a Lebanese descent to be elected to a legislature of Canada. Now let's talk about express entry draws that took place last month. In these draws, IRCC invited candidates from different programs to apply for permanent residency. Here's a quick breakdown of the May draws. On May 13th, a draw for the Canadian Experience class took place with a minimum comprehensive ranking system score of 547 and 500 invitations were sent out. Just the day before, on May 12th, another draw for the provincial nominee program was held with a CRS score of 511 and a total of 706 invitations were issued. And on May 2nd, there was a targeted draw for candidates in healthcare and social services, with a CRS score of 500, inviting 510 individuals to apply. In 2025 so far, IRCC has invited over 34,000 candidates to apply for permanent residency through express entry draws. Each year, candidates from over 100 countries all over the world submit their applications through express entry system, making it one of the most popular and diverse immigration pathways into Canada. Ontario is taking bold steps to protect its newcomers from immigration fraud and strengthen the integrity of its immigration system. The Ontario government has just introduced the Working for Workers 7 Act 2025. This new law will help create safer workplaces and protect workers across the province. But it's not just about workers. It's also to strengthen the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program, which is very important for key skilled workers, international students, and entrepreneurs who are waiting to settle down in Ontario. But before we get into the details of this new law, let's first talk about the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program and its role in immigration system. The Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program is Ontario's economic immigration program, and it works with IRCC to help skilled workers, international graduates, and entrepreneurs settle in the province. The program allows Ontario to nominate people for permanent residency based on their ability to meet the province's labor needs, especially in areas like healthcare, technology, and skilled trades. In 2024, the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program issued 21,500 nominations in key sectors like healthcare, technology, and skilled trades. With this new law, the process will be even more safer and reliable for everyone who is involved. The Working for Workers 7 Act includes new measures to protect workers' rights and improve safety. It also has tools to stop fraud in the immigration system, making sure everyone has a fair shot. These changes will help protect newcomers and will make sure that the immigration system in Ontario remains strong and trustworthy. That's all for today. Thank you so much for joining us this month. If you're looking for more information and updates on Canada immigration, then please make sure that you subscribe to our MyConsultant YouTube channel. You can also visit our website myconsultant.ca, where you can find an authorized immigration and citizenship consultant. I am Tina Batra and we'll see you next month.